Welcome back, guys, to Let's Play Lightning Returns. I'm gonna talk to Hope.
This is Yggdrasil, the Tree of Life. It's a holy tree, and its life force is entwined with that of the world. Aradia gives Yggdrasil the power to grow. As the tree grows stronger, so too does the world. With enough Aradia, you can extend its life and push back the Day of Destruction. Up to 13 days, after which God awakens.
So the more Aradia I can collect, the bigger that tree will grow. And the bigger the tree, the longer the world has before Doomsday.
Let's check the condition of that tree then. Holy tree Yggdrasil stands silently, offer Aradia to extend the world's remaining time. Okay then. Lost time?
In this world, all the clocks count to 12, but that wasn't always the case. Back in the old days, all clocks went to 13. Somehow, when the chaos first flooded into the world, we lost that 13th hour. It was one of the great mysteries. No one could figure it out. But happen, it did. And the results were dramatic. Space-time has been damaged. Where once each day lasted 26 hours, now only lasts 24. 2 hours of every day gone, just like that. The lost time.
I guess that kind of explains why we're on a 24-hour clock now, and they probably didn't want to do 26-hour because that would be really confusing.
There are certain areas within Nova Chrysalia that I want you to focus on. 5 locations where I'm picking up anomalous chaos readings.
And I'm guessing one of those locations is right where Snow is.
Yes, exactly. The palace in the city of Yusnan. There is another spot, in the heart of Luxarian, the holy city. One more in the scorching sands of the Dead Dunes. And finally, I've measured large chaos fluctuations at 2 locations in the Wildlands.
4 regions, 5 locations.
To be more precise, the goals are people, not places. For example, the chaos activity in and around Snow's palace is linked to him, and the darkness in his heart. It's the same kind of chaos that I'm picking up in the other 4 locations.
And you want me to find these 5 people?
They're your priority, yes. Those people have massive burdens on them. The fate of many rests on their shoulders, and that makes your task all the harder. Helping them will not be easy, even for God's handpicked savior. But I can help you.
And let's talk about side quests.
There's a hard truth we must face. There are thousands of people down in the world waiting to be saved, but you cannot help all of them. It's not possible.
I've only got a handful of days. There just isn't enough time, right?
This will sound cold, but you need to be efficient. Saving people who are suffering under the heaviest burdens will give you more Aradia, which is good for us. But the greater the burden, the more you might have to do before that soul can be saved. Sometimes, solving someone's problem might just take too long.
You're saying I shouldn't waste time on helping the hard cases. I've got to pick and choose who gets saved.
Of course it would be best if you could save everyone, but you can't. It's a numbers game, Light. The more souls you save, the more Aradia you can gather and offer to the tree. The time spent helping one person might be better spent saving the souls of 10 others.
Efficiency by volume, is that it? A numbers game, like you say. Control costs and maximize profits. What is it that they say? Time is money.
Well, that's fun. Now, if you actually get a whole bunch of side quests, you can extend the world's life by an additional day, which is kind of cool. I'm actually gonna check Hope and...
Light, do you understand your role now? You must lift the shackles that bind people's hearts and save their souls.
Gotcha.
The more souls you save, the more Aradia you can harvest. That is crucial because it means buying the world more time.
I'm actually gonna get another item here. I can pick up EP by fighting, but I should pick up the Phoenix down just in case. Alright, that seems about good. I can warp on back out of here now. We can go to North Station, South Station, and Dead Dune Station. I'm actually going to the South Station right now. Let's do it.
Where am I? What is this?
Hey, Savior! What's going on?
You again?
Right. Can you hear me? Are you alright? Where are you?
What's the problem? Equipment trouble?
I'm out. I'm getting crazy readings. The coordinates make no sense. I can't pinpoint your position.
Hope, are you there?
No, no, no. Hope can't hear you or see you. You're invisible. Do you know why? Because we're inside you. Spooky, huh?
You mean inside my mind?
Yeah, it's a safe place that God can't see. You could almost say it's like, oh, I don't know, an unseen realm.
Alright, if you say so. But that begs the question, what the hell are you doing in here?
I have a name. It's Lumina, and I know a lot about you. You need my advice, and in here we can talk about anything we want, safe from prying eyes.
Prying eyes? You mean Hope?
Yep, he might not realize it, but everything he learns gets passed straight on to God.
What of it? I don't have any secrets to hide.
Oh, right. You're the loyal servant, aren't you? You wouldn't dream of betraying him. And don't worry, okay? Even if I know otherwise, well, my lips are sealed.
I have no reason to betray him.
Right, right. That's very convincing. Keep those feelings hidden and play the loyal little servant. You want to be as cold as the steel in your sword. You do that, and then no one can guess what's inside. It's true, God can't see into human hearts. But he can read your face and tone, just like anyone else, and make his own guesses.
Like I said, I don't have anything to hide. He's promised to bring Sarah back. I'm not gonna do anything that might cause him to change his mind. Why should I?
Are you still in there, Lightning? Why are you afraid?
Huh?
Come on, think about it. We're inside your mind, don't you get it? If you can't be true to yourself here, where can you? I know you haven't changed, 'cause you can't.
What the hell are you?
We're just particles of dust brushed from the palm of a god. That's all we ever were. Right, sis?
No, wait! That was Sarah.
Finally! I've got a connection again. Light, what just happened?
I was talking to Lumina.
Lumina? That girl? What does she want? And where is she now?
You didn't hear any of that?
No, my sensors didn't pick up a thing. Are you sure she was there? Maybe it was just a dream.
A dream? Maybe that's what it was.
Right. Teleport complete. In order to infiltrate the Children of Etra's rights, we need to figure out their code. The 4 numbers.
Right, and if we don't figure it out by tonight, another girl will be sacrificed. I don't want that on my conscience.
Well then, I just got some massive chills from that cutscene. Holy crap, when Sarah popped up. Like I said, I've never played this before. I haven't seen hardly any of these cutscenes. And actually, I don't think I've seen hardly any of the cutscenes. I've pretty much skipped through any cutscene that I've come across when I was looking at different boss battles. I changed the color scheme on Passion Rouge to red because rouge means red, and I was an idiot. Why would I even consider changing that? Let's see, we've got 900 max HP, ATB speed 0, guard defense 70. Let's take a look. I don't actually have guard on this, so all I'm getting on this is HP and ATB speed. So let me see if there's anything that I can do that's better. Soldier Band would be decent because I'd get a lot more HP out of that. Let's see, HP up, Magic up, that could be useful. Let's see, Strength up and Magic up, and Guard Defense up. ATB Speed is up, so that's also pretty useful. I might go with this one. Out of Liberator, I want something that maybe emphasizes magic. Let's see. This is pretty decent on magic, but I've already got that equipped. HP up. Not sure I really want to do anything with that. ATB speed up, magic and strength down. What's Arsenal of 1? Increases damage done by Army of 1, which we don't have, so that's actually a really useful ability. Let's see. Boring. You know, I don't actually need any magic because all I'm doing mostly is... Nope, I do want magic. Never mind. I do want magic. I'll do that. ATB speed's dropping a little, but that's okay. Spear Summoner, I'm just going to stick with what I've got. I brought back Soldier First Class. Even though I got a minor drop in strength, I get a couple of useful abilities with this, such as Physical and Magic Resistance. No odd abilities there. And Blitz Ace triggers Brave and Faith when you guard against an enemy attack, which I thought was really useful. So I've got Guard here, Heavy Slash, Spark Strike, and Gale Strike. Let's see, and here I've got all the elements, aside from Wind, but I do have Elementa, and Elementa is actually one of the best elemental skills for staggering. You can see it has stagger power of B there, and it also deals every single element, and it hits 4 times, so it's really good. Let's see. I have 850-ish magic here, kind of pithy strength magic on that one, and then almost 900 strength on the Cloud First Class. So, what I need to do instead of doing the 4 numbers quest is I actually need to head to the Wildlands. So let's talk to him.
Are you taking the train?
Yes, I need to do the Wildlands. Arrives at 6:30, so I actually gotta leave pretty soon. In an unseen place. I know you haven't changed, 'cause you can't. Lumina spat the words at me in defiance. She worms beneath my defenses, seeing through my act as Boonville's loyal servant and sneering at my hypocrisy. As if I am pathetic for stamping down my true feelings and never showing how I feel. And yet I cannot hate her. For over 1,000 years I've acted the same, thinking that it could protect Sarah. And if it will bring Sarah back to me now, I will happily play any role I have to. If Sarah will live again, I don't care what happens to me. Man, that was a cutscene.
Passengers for the Dead Dudes and Luxarian South Station, please board now. Thank you.
So this is the last surviving wilderness.
Welcome to the Wildlands.
It's the world as it once was. Nature's last stand. Wild beasts still live and die here as they always have. It's raw in nature, red in tooth and claw, and the chaos here is just as dangerous. The people who live out here are not like the city dwellers. They're different. They don't follow the teachings of the Order. And they don't want to rely on handouts either, so they strive to live off the land.
A refuge for those who refuse to be tamed. Is that it?
Light!
The encounter is ordained. You have been led to the fountainhead, whence the chaos flows. Here you will meet the servant of fate, adorned with feathers of white. The Angel of Valhalla.
Light? What just happened?
I heard a voice. It said that I've been led here, and I'm supposed to meet someone. The Angel of Valhalla.
What kind of voice? I didn't pick anything up on this end.
A young girl, but I don't think she's close. It was more like she was speaking from the chaos itself.
I just ran a search on this angel person, but it came up blank. Maybe you should ask the locals.
Well, that's kind of creepy. Why is there someone in my mind? New warp destination unlocked, Wildlands Station. So, let's go talk to a local.
Yeah? What do you want?
I have a question for you. Have you ever heard of someone called the Angel of Valhalla?
You must be new to these parts. There's not a man or woman here that doesn't know the Angel.
The Angel of Valhalla isn't a person. It's a legendary chocobo, covered in feathers as white as the clouds. It's the sacred bird that only appears at the end of the world.
So it's a local legend then.
Yeah, a legend. At least that's what it used to be. But in recent times, many folk have seen the bird with their own 2 eyes. A lot of us are thinking maybe that story is true.
Maybe it is, but Dr. Ghazal has been after it for years, and he still doesn't have proof that the beast is the one from legend.
Dr. Ghazal? Who would that be?
The famous veterinarian, of course. A prickly character with the temper of a behemoth, but he loves his chocobos. When it comes to the Angel, he's the leading expert in all of the Wildlands.
The doctor lives up the road a bit, in the village of Canopus Farms. If you catch him in a good mood, he'll help you out. Maybe.
A white chocobo at the end of the world.
There's nothing about this in any of the official scriptures of the Order. It's a local story, a superstition.
Even if it is, someone spoke to me.
Chocoboco! It sure has been a long time, hasn't it, Lightning?
How do you know my name? I don't think we've met.
What? Don't tell me you don't remember Chocolina! Oh, duh, of course you wouldn't. Let's just say that I gave your sister a helping hand during her journey a long, long time ago.
You helped Sarah on her journey? I hope I don't offend you, but you're not entirely human, are you?
No, sadly, in my true form, I'm not nearly as drop-dead gorgeous. But I am on your side. I'm here to help, like I did for your sister.
I don't even know you. How do I know you're not lying to me?
Well, you're just going to have to try. Ooh, I know! I can tell you all about me and my past until I convince you I'm a friend. It all started back when...
Wait, never mind. I trust you. You're on my side. Please, stop talking.
You're my kind of gal, Lightning. Alright, we can pick up a couple of these quests, so why not? Oh, how my feet hurt. I can't leave the house, not even to pick a flower for my dear brother who has been taking care of me. Can someone please bring me a day-ring blossom or two? They bloom only during the day, but out on open plains. So, maybe if we can find a couple of these blossoms. Alright, moonflower. Probably the same thing. I look after my sister Ellerith, who can't get around on account of her injured leg. I want to give her flowers to cheer her up, but I'm too busy nursing her. Can some kind person bring me Moonsoul Beam Bloom or two? I can't speak. They grow out on grasslands and on the Eremite plains. I'm guessing at nighttime. So that's kind of funny that they want to get flowers for each other. Let's see, what else do we got? Forget-me-not? I fell head over heels for him and landed right on my face. What I wouldn't give for it to never have happened. You know, that reminds me of a potion that Lumina told me about. One that can make you forget unpleasant things. All you need is some vibrant ooze, she said. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. Let's just get some vibrant ooze and drink that. Chocobo Chow! Curses! Foiled again. The whole village is short of Gisal green. I'm never gonna say that. I'm gonna say Geisel greens, and you guys are gonna have to live with it. I'm sorry. That's what I've called it ever since Final Fantasy VII. I just can't pronounce that as Gisal. And without the nourishing feed, our chocobos are going hungry. If they go hungry, eventually we will too. Canopus Farms was supposed to send a big delivery, but we've seen neither bushel nor leaf. Where are the greens, I ask you? Where are the greens? I might be able to pick up a few for you. The trick is gonna be to find these people. Digging mole. I found a cutting the other day with a very unusual recipe. I'd love to try and make it, but I haven't even heard of half the ingredients. I mean, rocky cragmole? Chocobarels? Luminous mushrooms? Where am I gonna find those? Well, maybe I can find them for you. I haven't heard of half of those either. Alright. Last one, global. Shoot for the sky. I dream of rebuilding an old airship and taking to the sky one more time. A foolish fancy it may be, but I've been collecting airship parts for centuries now. I just heard about a downed airship in the north of the Wildlands that's in pretty good shape, but I can't get there by foot. Too bad, because I'd love to salvage the gyroscope from the wreck, broken or otherwise. So let's take a look and see if we can find that broken gyroscope. So that's all of these quests.